Things that make you wealthy. This goes beyond just saving money and creating a budget. While those things are very important and you should be doing those, we're going to be diving into how to truly become wealthy and the difference between the wealthy and the poor. Make sure you stick around to the end so you can find out exactly how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. Let's get into it. First and foremost, you need to understand the difference between rich and wealthy. There's a reason that I said how to become wealthy and not how to become rich. When you're rich, it's very short term and you only have money. So money is your only asset when you're rich. When you're wealthy, you have sustainable wealth and you have assets. Assets are things that make you money. So you turn money into more money when you're wealthy. That's why I prefer wealthy over rich. To become wealthy, you need to acquire assets. And I know it's easier said than done. I can sit here all day and say, you need to buy property, you need to buy this, this, and this. But how many of you are actually going to do that? It takes time, but income generating assets are the number one way to become wealthy. They are the number one way to make money while you sleep and make money while you're not working and give you that freedom and time freedom and more opportunities to do things that you really want to do. The wealthy acquire assets while the poor acquire liabilities that they think are assets. Assets are things that make you money. Liabilities are things that take your money from you. An example of an asset is property. You can rent that property out, you can sell it, you can do whatever, you can generate income from that property, so it is an asset. Your personal portfolio is also an asset. You generate income from your investments. And debt is an example of a liability because that is taking money out of your pocket. So avoid liabilities and acquire assets. The more assets you have, the stronger your financial health. The next thing that will make you wealthy is expanding your knowledge. You can expand your knowledge through workshops, hiring coaches, listening to audiobooks, reading, watching YouTube videos. There are tons of ways to build your skill set, and skills are the most valuable asset when it comes to making money. And speaking of YouTube videos, if you're enjoying this one, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And let's get back into how you can become wealthy. The most important thing when it comes to being wealthy is your mindset. You need to use money as a tool rather than just having your money sit in a bank account. You need to make that money work for you. And that's where things like passive income come in. Passive income is the way to become wealthy. You need to make money from income that you are not working 9 to 5 for. Passive income makes you wealthy in all aspects of your life. Passive income makes you wealthy in time. You have more time to do the things that you actually enjoy. And it makes you more wealthy in money, obviously, because you're making more money than just your 9 to 5 job. Although the term passive income can be a bit misleading because nothing is truly passive, you're going to have to work pretty hard to achieve passive income. It is still very necessary to have passive income or even just side hustles. Side hustles are also a great way to make money, and I kind of lump them in with passive income, even though they're not passive, but there's no passive income that's truly passive, except for dividend stocks. That's the most passive you're gonna get. Otherwise, they're mostly just side hustles. So any video that you see saying make $100 in a day from passive income, it's not passive, and I bet if you watch that video, it requires a lot more work than you think. Now that that little rant is over, with any side hustle or business that you choose to start, you will have to think a little bit in advance of how you are going to make money. If it's so easy for everyone else to do it, then how are you different than everybody else, and how are you going to make money over them? Why would the clients choose you instead of your competition? And you also need to think if it's easy for you to get started, it's easy for everybody else to get started. So choose something that's not easy for everybody to get started with, and it requires a skill set that only you have. The less competition there is, the more money there's to be made for you. And if you need some help thinking of some business ideas, check out these 5 business ideas that require no money, no following, no other prereqs, except the skills you already have. Don't forget to subscribe for all things personal finance, and I'll see you guys next week.